specifically the High Court and Article 165 to decide whether that issue, whether anything done in accordance with the Constitution is indeed the case. It is in that sense that the High Court is the guardian of the Constitutions, because as I've said, everybody else confirms whether High Court did its job as the guardian of the Constitution. So that, my Lord, in making whatever decisions we will be making, the only way the Constitution of Kenya would be our supreme law and protect everybody, however mighty or law, it is by ensuring that the supremacy is upheld and the Constitution remains supreme law. So that this argument of you are not elected, you are not done, everybody else in job works under the Constitution, but the same Constitution says it has appointed the human hand, namely the judiciary, that confirms whether everybody else has acted in accordance with the Constitution. They can take that away in a referendum, where they can also go and say, like they said in 1982, to say Kenya is a single-party state. Until, so long as there is a provision of the Constitution, Article 4, saying Kenya is a constitutional democracy, they are bound. Judiciary has the final word on this issue. My Lord, I go to the next issue. Then the next issue is, I believe I've dealt with the role of the Senate. It was a cross-cutting issue. And the important thing that I think I just needed to say about that would be three things that are cross-cutting. Number one, the role of the Senate, it first of all comes from Article 96 of the Constitution. And it is to check, when they carry out impeachment trial, it is to check abuse of executive power. That is actually the main thing, abuse of executive power or any other power that may be arise. So that, my Lord, in checking now that power of the Senate, necessarily the Senate must be take into consideration whether the charges that are before it manifest abuse of executive power, because that's the main responsibility. So that, my Lord, when you have an official, because the deputy president, under our constitutions, may be a very important person, except to one thing: the deputy president does not exercise any executive power granted directly to him by the Constitution or any statute. It is important to bear that in mind, because if you don't get that in mind, you might lose a lot. My Lord, the second issue is that I have talked about the mandate of parliaments, where we are saying Senate was not told that you have discretions to impose your own timelines. And of course, we are talking about the issue of the Senate. And I believe my learned colleague, Honorable Ojienda, this is where we come in, Senior Counsel. My Lord, I agree with what Professor Ojienda said, that when the Senate is performing its function under Article 145, the Senate is really a jury. It's a jury system. You are the function, even with this calendar that they gave, this little program they gave, it's actually said National Assembly. Yes, whatever it is. There is like a program, everybody can see it. It's a one-page program. My Lord, that one actually said the National Assembly would prosecute their case, and the defense would have their bit. So that for purposes of a regular criminal trial, we know that it was supposed to be there is some prosecutor, there is going to be some defense. And the Senate were to vote. Ojienda, professor, said, we were, what did you say, 67? We were 67 judges. We were 67 jurors. That's actually the case.